Okay, folks, today we're going to test this 1967 to 1972 Chevrolet truck, Suburban, Blazer, etc. AM, FM radio, also GMC trucks. Anyway, this is a real deal truck radio. It's not some van radio from the later 70s that is being touted as a truck radio. This one is the real deal. You can see the numbers all have kind of a greenish tint to them. And this one still has the model tag on the side. It shows 2-1, which shows a 1972 Chevrolet TFP3. And TFP shows that it's a truck AM FM radio. 3 is either the third design or the third shift, something of that nature. Anyway, this guy is in awesome shape. We'll see if it'll focus for us. There we go. Really nice radio. It came to me without knobs on it, so I found these knobs that were along with another truck and this bracket. So I had those bagged up from a prior radio I had, and they should be the correct inner and outer knobs, as well as the little cups that mount it. Anyhow, really nice. The only flaw that I see on this radio, so to speak, is the AM indicator is missing in action, so it would look like the FM one. I think they might reproduce it now. I didn't really spend any time trying to find one, just because if this were in my car, it would always be right here on FM anyway, so it's kind of a non-issue to me. But if you have an issue with it, I'm sure that you can locate the indicator there, and it's a pretty straightforward install. Anyway, we're actually going to start out by testing on AM. I have this hooked up to a 12-volt power supply, the correct 8-ohm speaker, and an antenna, and we are going to test it. Before we start, I want to tell you, as far in regards to AM, we are currently in a steel building here, and if this will focus, we're deep down in a valley. And the valley, along with the steel building, really affects the AM reception. So we don't get much for AM reception due to the valley from here on down. And then here on up, you'll hear a decent amount of feedback from the building here with all the electrical charge and stuff. Anyway, just so you know, that AM will work much better when you're not in a valley in a steel building. When it's in your car, you'll be good to go. But just keep that in mind. FM doesn't get affected by that.
Asked a question about,
so I pulled it up to the first AM signal that pulled in.
And he said, oh, that's
actually really decent AM reception here for where we're at. Now we'll switch over to FM.
By language experts to be the efficient and effective way to learn a new language.
Recruiter.com/free.
Lots of stations. I'm not going to stop at every station here, just in the interest of time. You can see there's no static when you adjust the volume. It plays very loud. Anyway, nice reception through the dial there. I'll show you all the push buttons work, and then finally I'll show you how to set a push button. Let's say we like this station. You pull out on any push button you want, push it back in, no matter where we go, right back to where we were. Anyway, if you've been looking for a factory AM/FM radio for your 1967 to 1972 Chevy truck, Blazer, Suburban, this could very well be it. It is in awesome cosmetic condition, and as you can see, it also works really well. One thing I realized I didn't show you is that the light works, so hopefully you can see that light in there. And then we turn it off, the light turns off, light back on. Anyway, an amazing original radio, guys. These truck radios rarely come up for sale. Every time one does come up for sale, it ends up in a keeper truck, and it's not for sale ever again. So don't miss it. They're just getting rarer. All right, enjoy.